So, we're on question 46 now. This one's going to be a little bit of a doozy, unfortunately for all of us. There's going to be some math involved. It's going to kind of suck, but we're going to get through it. So, for the first example, for the first one, A, we need to determine if 1.20 ATM equals. Actually, I'm going to use a different, smaller marker because that's kind of hard to see, and I want y'all to be able to read this. LOL. I know, such a odd student. Where is it? Use the skinny one. So 1.2. Can y'all read that? Yeah, hopefully. ATM is supposed to be able to equal 122 kPa. Cool. So now we need to prove this. So the first thing we're going to do is convert ATM to bar because bar equals kPa. We have a direct link to kPa and bar. But we don't have a direct link from kPa or kPa to ATM. So we have to go from ATM to bar to kPa. Okay? So we do 1.2 ATM times 1.01325 bar over 1 ATM, because we're going to do, oh my gosh. Sorry, there was a hair on it that was killing it. Because we're going to do desired over given, or just because ATM's going to cancel out. Then we're going to do 100 kPa is equal to 1 bar right here. So cross that out. So if we do some math, this is going to equal, let's pull up the calculator, handy dandy calculator. So we're going to do 1.2 times, I don't know if you can really see that, 1.01325 times 100. That's going to equal 121.59 kPa, which is about 22 kPa. Which means that A is correct. So now, go back to, Go back to trial and error. We're going to do B. Yay! Yay, everyone say yay. I'm just going to do B in green because I don't think that blue is strong enough and I don't like it. So let's see if this green is better. So B says that 1, that's worse somehow, even though it's supposed to be a darker color. Fine, I'll do it in this pink. Sue me. So, we're going to do, oh, the stupid glare. We're going to do 152 mmHg is supposedly equal to 2.03 times 10 to the 4th PA. Now we have to prove this. Is this true or not? That's all we're doing for 46. We're proving if these are true or not. So mmHg to PA. So we have to go from mmHg to bar. So we know that 760 mmHg equals this many bars. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to go from bar to PA. Okay? So we're going to do 152 mmHg times 1.01325 bar over 760 mmHg because we're doing desired over given, or because these are going to cancel, times how many bar is in a PA in a bar? 10 to the 5th PA is in 1 bar. So desired over given, or that they cancel out. So now we're going to see if that's equal to this many PA. Let's do some little calculator stuff. So we're going to do 152 times 1. Did I do that right now? 0.01325 times 10, where's the up button? Up 5. And then we're going to divide that by 760 because it's at the bottom. We get this. If we move that into scientific units, so we get 20265, which y'all might think that that's not this, but if we go here, we pretend that's a 0, or we don't pretend there is a 0 there if you want it to be. Move the 0 1, 2, 3, 4 times, so that means that this is actually 2.0265 times 10 to the 4th, or 2.03 times 10 to the 4th. So we know number 2 is right. So now we need to see if number 3 is right. It's the hard part about this question, because you're just doing trial and error and seeing which is right, which is wrong, which is going to take forever. So now we need to see if 0.760 ATM is equal to 578 mmHg. Oh, that's weird, and I don't like that. But we get to do it. Yay us, right? Okay. So we're going to do 0.760 ATM equals, or no, times 760 mmHg over 1 ATM. Let's see what that's equal to. So, if you do that, in our handy dandy calculators, this little equation, if you were unable to see it, so we do 0.760 times 760, you're going to get 5. This is going to equal 577.6, which is about 578. So we know that number 3 is right, or C is right. See, this is the hard part about finding the odd one out. Which one's wrong? It takes forever. So if you look at your answer key, we know D is going to be the correct answer. So we're going to actually sit down and we're going to do E. Right? Because E is easy. So it's 1 ATM is supposed to equal 760 torr. We know that's right because 1 ATM equals 760 torr. I don't need to prove that. Y'all can read. So we know that E is correct. So it has to be D by process of elimination, but I'm going to prove to you that D is incorrect. So we do 1.0 torr equals 2 mmHg. So we kind of know this wrong. That's going to be wrong because 760 equals 760. That doesn't work like that. But we're going to do it. So 1.0 torr times 760 mmHg over 760 torr equals, well, we know that if it's 760 over 760, that's equivalent to 1 over 1. So we should get 1 mmHg, which is not equal to 2 mmHg. So we know that D is the correct answer. If I drew that correctly, we know that D is the correct answer because this is incorrect. Cool. So even though she gives you the conversions, number 46 is about applying those conversions, so that's why it's on there. If y'all have any questions, just feel free to email me. Y'all have my email, so good luck studying.